Duos are one of the most important things in life, at least in my opinion. You know, if you're growing up, usually you have a best friend, y'all call yourselves a duo. Maybe not call yourselves a duo, but y'all go everywhere. Everyone sees you as a duo. Majority of people grow up and get partners. You can be seen as a duo then. When you're with one of your parents, you can be seen as a duo then. It is so many different ways you can be seen as a duo, depending on who you're with, what you're doing, and what you're about to do. But that's why today I want to talk about duos. You know, they just been stuck in my mind for the past 2 days. That's why I made a video on duos yesterday about JoJo's. But today, it's a little different. Today, we're talking about all of anime. The best duos in all of anime. And of course, best in this context means my favorite. You know, if you have other duos that you like better, that's of course valid. You know what I mean? But to start this video off, we're going with Gon and Killua. Now, I haven't talked about Gon and Killua on this channel yet. And that is a problem. You know why? Because they are one of my favorite duos of all fucking time. These kids, literally kids, 12-year-olds, spent like a year and a half together, going from place to place. Gon tracking down his father, Killua helping Gon track his father down and get away from his horrible, awful family that he doesn't even like. But this led to excellent moments and declarations of best friendship between Gon and Killua. Killua, who's already decided by maybe mid or late season 1 that he would do anything to protect Gon, and Gon, who ends up eventually deciding, well, he kind of decided off the bat, but Gon's a little unstable, so like, yeah, I'll do anything to protect you, Killua. Just let me get my get back first.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Like that.
But even with that didn't change anything. Killua was still right by Gon's side after he lost all of his future potential and his power, and he was literally just in the hospital, no one knowing if he would make it. He was still by his side the entire time, all the way up until the end of the anime, where we see them eventually split. Like, it hurts my heart knowing that Togashi is, you know, his health isn't the best. Not only because of Hunter, you know, that's whatever. The manga's whatever. But Togashi is one of my favorite mangakas of all time, with Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter, which is why I need him to come back one day. One day, I understand. Now, I understand lately he's been coming back more often, and I'm glad. But one day, I need him to just come back, knock out some more chapters, and we finally get that Gon and Killua reunion, because that one, it will be emotional. I will be streaming tears. Hell, I might make a whole YouTube video on it, because they were an excellent duo. Like, I really think the reason I may glaze this duo so much is simply because of the leading contrast between the two. Killua came up as a cold-hearted, cold-blooded, cutthroat assassin. He had thousands and hundreds of ways to kill you. He has resistance to poison, all of it. And then you have Gon, who's just a 12-year-old who lived on an island all of his life. He was fishing and he doesn't know his father, but he's pure of heart. Well, he's pure of heart. So their relationship, their friendship, it makes something so different than what you usually see in an anime. Up next, we have Todo and Yuji. Now, I'm sorry, I can't make a video like this and not include them, strictly because they were some of my favorite duos. They are one of my favorite duos. If you read the Jujutsu Kaisen manga, and even if you didn't, you know Toji and Yuji have a 100% completion rate when it comes to that fighting style. 100%. Because even if Todo goes down, that's fine, because Yuji's finna clutch up at the end. That's literally what happened against not Megumi. That's literally what happened against Mahito, and it happened against Sukuna. Now granted, Nobara and Megumi came and helped him against Sukuna, but Todo also helped him right before then. Todo, he served as a mentor slash best friend for Yuji, you know, because he showed Yuji what it really means to let your emotions show, wear your heart on your sleeve. Because Todo, you look at Todo, you think, this is just a big ass nigga. He's just about to beat the fuck out of you. And you wouldn't be too wrong. He is a big ass nigga. And he will just beat the fuck out of you. But while he's beating the fuck out of you, he's going to give you a flashback of him thinking about his high school crush, who's also a famous pop star. Or if he's really cool with you like he was when he first met him after making him bleed, he's going to make a flashback where he's like, oh yeah, we're best friends. We're brothers. I love you, man. And he's gonna say, oh yeah, we go back since the middle school days. No, we don't. But Todo's eccentric vibe, it gave Yuji more that he needed to understand the world of sorcery. It gave Todo, it gave Todo a best friend he had always been wanting for a long time. And it gave me, the audience, something to fucking laugh about and enjoy. I enjoyed their every second they were on screen in specific, even if there was no mission, even if they were just training, even if Todo was just popping up. I enjoyed whenever Yuji and Todo were together on screen because you knew something funny was going to happen, some type of magic was going to happen. And that's what literally happened. Now, if you're waiting on the anime comeback, I have to tell y'all, you're not going to see Todo for a long time. But when you do, it's going to be excellent. To end it off, give me Edward and Alfonso. Oh man, this is them two. Elite duo, been through everything together. And you know why they're elite duo? Because they're fucking brothers. They know everything about each other from inside and out, front to back. And plus, to make matters worse, they're not regular kids. Edward has a chainmail leg and arm, which good luck trying to beat him, because he also has a sword that literally comes out of his arm. And then Alphonse, he's literally a whole tin man. This man's a metal man. You're not beating him. And he could use alchemy too. You're not getting him. Like, they were an elite duo because no matter where you saw him going in the world of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood or even the Fullmetal Alchemist Original, they were going together. Only time they weren't was literally the ending of Fullmetal Alchemist, which that was a painful ending. Seeing, I forget what happened. I think Edward got transported to either the past or he got transported to a different dimension. One of those two things happened, I know for sure. But seeing that was pure pain. But also knowing that their shared trauma, their shared blood, everything, they worked so hard just for them to get the Philosopher's Stone. And at the end of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, for Edward to literally do everything he could so that Alfonso could not only come back, but also come back with his full body intact. He didn't have to be a Tin Man no more. I'm sorry, they were just such an elite duo. I have to add them in. Like, Edward and Alfonso, I rewatch Fullmetal Alchemist a few times every year simply so I could get that feeling again. Because it's such an elite feeling. I might have to start collecting the manga and shit. You know what I mean? Like, shit. But seriously though, I did love them and I did love their appearance. But if you enjoyed the video, yes, you watching right now, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, we're on the road to 5K. And until next time, peace.